По центру принятия решений. По центру принятия решений. Полетные задания в ракету «Сармат». Здесь «Сармат» по городам врага. На Вашингтон. Мы как мученики попадем в рай. Они просто сдохнут. На Вашингтон. На Вашингтон. На Вашингтон.
Okay, so it is difficult to get a read on exactly how many people were in that little march. I've searched. I'm not finding much more details about it. It's obviously not a large number. It's not a majority or anything like that of the people in Moscow, let alone across Russia. But there are at least a small number of people who want desperately for nuclear war to begin. They want the United States to be struck. And they're clear in that they understand the consequences of that. They know that they would be annihilated, and they're eager for that. And there is little more terrifying in this world than people who are eager for a conflict, knowing that it will result in their own deaths. Dan, what do you think?
That definitely does not inspire confidence for the world. And also, I want to make a comment because I remember the inception of the segment. We made the meanwhile and like all the whimsical music and the nice thing, and then we went to the Russia graphic, and then the lower third was Russia to launch a nuclear strike on Washington. That was a template. That was not meant to be like and now let's go to a whimsical thing about okay, there's a crowd of people in Russia actually calling for nuclear war. Now, like realistically, every country has people from the wide variety of political spectrums on there. And just like we have our right-wing fascists who are, maybe we call them accelerationists, who want to just like hurry up the end times because they think they will come out on top. And you also have like, their burgeoning leftist population as well. So I think we should see that in the context of that and hope that, see that there's a lot of other evidence to see that not a lot of the Russian population is allied with nuclear annihilation.
Yeah, I would hope so. And I certainly hope that that sort of sentiment is not reflected in the leadership on any side. We need responsible people who understand that that is a line that can literally never be crossed. I will agree with you. Yeah, sometimes the musical cues just don't match up to the seriousness of it. By the way, that's probably gonna happen in our next one too. We'll figure that out going forward, but you never know. Sometimes meanwhile in serious, sometimes super light, sometimes it's about goats, sometimes it's about ICBMs. You never know what you're gonna get.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.